Dun, 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 dun. Hi there, it's Lone Wolf, and this is another video about, well, it is a video about our new Mastodon social networking system and these great boards that you can have in world, and these are free, so you can just come and get them from Wolf Territories Grid Welcome. All the addresses will be in the description of this video on YouTube, and I'll put them in on our Mastodon server as well. So let's start off by having a look at our Mastodon server. So it's on the web domain is opensimsocial.com. Anyone can join. It's just any grids. If you're a user of OpenSim, you can see we've got I Love You Grid on here, and there's loads of grids on here using this system. And the cool thing about it is we've got a way to connect it into in world using our display boards, and everything revolves around these hashtags just here. So let's go back to Wolf Territories Grid. So let's have a look at this display board, and I'll show you how it works. So basically, when a user comes to the grid, they can see the display board. It comes with an image on it, and they can click on it, and or if they've got a media on autoplay, they'll get the latest posts from our Mastodon server. But we can do a lot more with this board. So first thing we're going to do, edit it like this, and if I change this in the description, if I just put events in there, okay, and then I just reset the scripts, build scripts, reset scripts, you'll see that it'll change now. It'll come up with the image. I click on it, and now I just get events. So what it's showing me is anything. Okay, now if I go back in here, it's showing me anything as if I did this. If I search for events, okay, and it's bringing up basically all the events. Now obviously you can use your own tags, so you could have, if you just want to have Wolf Territories Grid events, I could have Wolf Territories, a hashtag called Wolf Territories events, and then I could use that in my description of my board there, put Wolf Territories events, and it would only bring up those with the hashtag Wolf Territories events. Now the other thing is that if you go to the map here, and if you copy SL URL to a location and put it in a post, you see that DJ Illusions has done it here. So it's got the details of the events, and you can click on this, and hopefully it'll work, and then it takes you to the place there from within the display board. That's because it's got some tech in between that does that kind of job. You can also make your own display board. So for instance, we actually need to make an events one. So I'm just going to get a box now, show you how this works. So pull this up, make it bigger. Perhaps we're going to make it flat like this. Okay, so what I need to do is to open it up like this. So I'm going to have a nice big board. I'm going to do select face like this, select that front face there. I'm going to go to texture, change materials to media like this, and go choose. Now what you do is you put in here https://grid.wolfterritories.org/mast.php q equals, and then the hashtag you want to search for. Okay, so you can see it's already come up, and I'm going to just apply that straight away. So q equals, that's really important. If you leave out that last bit, q equals events, it'll just bring every post on the Mastodon server that we've got up. So I'm going to make it full bright so I can see, and obviously I can make this a lot nicer, and I can put in, I can add something that says, there we go, I can add something that says grid events like that, and it's automatically updated from the Mastodon server. Now there's other settings you can do here. Go to here. In fact, that opens it in a new viewer, and you can actually, if you want to integrate it into your web page, you can just create an iframe with that URL in it, and obviously you can use your own hashtags. So for instance, if I just want to bring up things that would be hashtag Wolf Territories, I can just change it in there. So that's quite a useful feature. So there's Rogues posted something, and it's all controlled by posts from the Mastodon server here at opensimsocial.com. It's all free, there's no charge for any of this, and you can use it as a tool to not only promote, because there's lots of people from OpenSim on here, not only promote your own events, your own and your grids. You can promote anything you like here, as long as it's to do with OpenSim, because it's federated. So in other words, it's linked to it's linked to other Mastodon servers around the world. We get visitors who are not actually on this server, but they get to use it. Really easy to make a post. You just post it in here. You can set your profile up with some graphics. Like you can see, I've got a nice header of files like that, so people can look at your server. So that's it. So you can take the data from here and actually make it work in world. So let's see if anybody else has posted. The main thing to do when you do your links is put them on a separate line. Okay, it should work if you don't, but it's better if you do. And then, so yes, so you see, don't just put this, like, so we need to put hop:// best, easiest way to do it is just to grab the link from the map, because then you know it's going to be right, and just paste it in there. I'll give you an example. So for instance, in fact we've got a good example here. The DJ Illusions has done for our events tonight. I can pop over to the Wolfpack Cub eventually. It always runs, the teleporting always goes a bit funny when I'm actually video recording. Come on then, you know you want. I was there about 5 minutes ago. Okay, failed teleport. Good. Never do a video in. Yeah, I'll have a look at that later. So there you go. So that's our Mastodon server. It's opensimsocial.com, and you can get the get the display board from our welcome point at grid.wolfterritories.org 8002. If you just put that in your viewer, and off you go. Hope that's useful. Thanks a lot.